What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to make them miss you hard. People want what they can't have, right? When someone leaves you, they're willing to give up on you. They're willing to let you go. They're willing to really sacrifice all of the time, all of the investment, all of the extra shit that you guys did together, all that special connection that you guys have, because they want to go out and experience the world, or they want to get away from a toxic relationship. Whatever it is they are doing to get away from you, they feel like they need to do it, and they're willing to sacrifice letting you go, and they're willing to let other people take a crack at you, really, before they even consider getting back together with you. Most of the time it's chicks breaking up with guys, and I really want to touch base on that real quick. I think it's like 70-30, or maybe even like 75-25, right? That's like the ratio. And why is it that a lot of like breakups are initialized by women? Men and women don't love the same. They don't love in the same way. Men will love in a way where it's like they'll do everything that they can. And this is most like, not all, okay? And they just love in a way where they will go out of their way to like teach you everything they know. Like it's almost like having a kid in a way, like what you teach to a child. Like guys want to, like, I do this to my girlfriend sometimes where I'm like, and she probably fucking rolls her eyes, but I'll teach her something about my car, and I'm like, hey, if you're ever in this situation, you know, do this with your car, right? And she'll probably like, yeah, whatever. But I mean, like, that's something that guys, I notice that guys do, is they'll just try to instill some knowledge and whatever they know, and they'll try to pass that kind of information along. Now, I'm not saying women don't do this. I'm just saying that, like, that's just what men tend to do. Another thing that I've noticed is women definitely love circumstantially, okay? They marry and they date guys for like lifestyle, circumstance, and whatever they can do to like increase their lifestyle. And that's their idea of like, and they'll do it for potential too, right? But that's their idea of like love and what they look for. And because think about it, and if any girls are watching this video, if you dated a bum, do you want that lifestyle of a bum? If you date a guy who kind of sits around and doesn't really try to achieve more, he just kind of like, you know, he's comfortable. Do you really want to date that? Some people are going to say, yeah, sure, I'd love to date a comfortable guy. After a few months, a year, 2 years goes by, and you're in the same place talking about the same shit, you're going to get bored and you're going to want to leave. Most people want to date up. Most people want to date people who are going to add something to their life, not take away or kind of just be neutral. They just want something that's going to improve their life, and they want somebody to share that with. Again, people will date you for your potential. So if they see in you, look, you're going places, you're trying hard, they'll date you, and then they'll envision, because your best tool as a man is a female's imagination, okay? Because she will seriously like plan out the wedding, she'll plan how many kids, all this shit that if she's totally in love with you, she'll see all this in her head. And you want to use that. That's why women love that mystery. That's why you can't give everything to them. And you have to be careful with how much you confess and profess your love. Because they want to let it kind of sit, and they want to wonder a little bit about you. Now, I'm not saying be a dickhead and not fucking ever message your girlfriend. But if you aren't striving for more, and if you are kind of predictable, when you become predictable, they don't love you anymore. Women want to love women love in circumstantial ways. So when they decide to date somebody, they are going to say and think about, okay, is this man going to be the kind of provider, the kind of person that I can rely on? Is this going to be somebody that can maybe raise future like children with me? Like, are they going to be there? Are they, you know, they're thinking about all these things. Men don't love in that same exact way. The things I just previously mentioned are going to be a factor, but it's not something that you're going to, you know, it's not going to be something that they are, you know, going to be thinking about day to day with a woman. They love in a different way, and I'll make a video about that. So how do you get somebody to miss you really, really hard? Title of this video. I know I kind of went off a little bit, but I wanted to talk about that a little bit first. Well, people want what they can't have. People want something to challenge them, right? And if you don't get challenged in life, and if you don't do something in life that makes you persevere and makes you have to really push out of your comfort zone, you're not going to be very happy. And what I've noticed is girls, if they're in a stable relationship with a man and it's been going really well for a really long time, and things it's not that you have to fight or do anything like that. Sometimes women will stir up the pot just to see what will happen, because monotonous behavior, boredom and all that shit just doesn't jive with chicks. They don't love that shit. They want new experiences and new things to do. And it actually is really difficult to keep a woman happy in that regard, because you're constantly guessing and it takes a lot of work as a man. But getting somebody to miss you, especially after a breakup, it's actually really, really easy. It's a simple process, because you don't have to overcomplicate this entire thing. But what you do is remove yourself completely from their lives. Okay? You go through a breakup, remove yourself. They start acting flaky and weird, remove yourself. And if they care even a little bit about you, they will reach out to you and they'll be like, hey, like, what's going on? But if you're going through a breakup, if they initialize the breakup, they're going to take some time before they reach out to you. They're going to take some time before they decide to send out that text message or that call asking you where you are and what's going on. And why does removing that attention do that? Well, it's like almost like you're losing something. People will do more to not lose something than to gain something else. Okay? Because the fear of loss is so much stronger than the pleasure of gain. Okay? And people are going to be a lot more swayed if they think they're going to lose something. Okay? It's just the way that it is. If you remove your attention, it kind of sparks this fear of loss. And it's like, oh, okay, if I don't clean up my behavior, or if I don't think about what I'm doing here, I'm going to lose this person forever. And getting somebody to miss you is seriously that simple. It's not easy, but it's a simple step process. If you couple this with some serious self-improvement, then you can make this breakup phase, or maybe she's going a little squirrely on you, but you're not broken up with, a lot easier for you to handle. Okay. Now, it's not really that much. Just remove your attention. That's what no contact is all about. But real no contact. None of this like 30-day bullshit. Like, you want to go longer than that. You want to go 90 days, 120 days, even longer than that. Minimum, that's what should be going through your head. In my past, I literally went through a few breakups. And honestly, like, I didn't hear, the longest no contact period for me was like 8 months. And some were shorter, some were longer. Like some were long, like 8 months. So you just need to remember that it's not about them anymore. It's about you and what you need to do to take care of yourself. Because honestly, like, when somebody breaks up with you, you have to value yourself enough where you can't just let them do this to you. It hurts when somebody leaves you. So why would you let them do that? Why would you let somebody like walk all over you and think that they can just come and go as they please? Like, in terms of breaking up and then getting back together with you, they should value your time. And when they do this, they are not valuing your time at all. Your most precious commodity. You cannot get time back. You can get more money. You can always make more money, but you cannot make more time. This is what the workforce does to you. This is what fucking full-time jobs do to you. They literally take your most precious, most valuable thing on this planet, which is your time, and they give you a little bit of money in return. And we think that this is normal. We think this is something that we need to, fall in line with to have a nice car and a nice house. Whereas, like, years and years and years ago, you had something to trade. Like, obviously everybody wanted to live better, not live outside and fucking cold and shit. But, and the whole like class system and how you have money is a whole other fucking subject. Look what I'm doing. I'm creating content which people will be able to see forever, right? As long as the keywords are looked for. This content will be evergreen, and I will never have to do another video. Like, I could stop making videos and somebody in the future will see this video again. And I could make passive income doing this. And this is the type of income this is going to be the future. This is going to be the way that people are going to start making money, by providing value to other people, by solving other people's problems. Getting somebody to miss you is really, really simple, but not easy. And I really, really hope that you guys implement this into your lives. And if you need any more help on this, consider joining the Telegram coaching stuff that I do monthly. It's a monthly subscription service. And also I'll be setting up a new men's community. It'll be completely different than what I have now. It's a better It's a better way of doing it. So people can have like something minimum that they can join to see some different content. And I'm setting up the website for that right now. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them my way at masculineenergy27@gmail.com. Get that motherfucker to miss you. If you have any more questions, hit me up in my email there. I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. Done.